For the 2 people that saw my short, you know, I've been really sick. Haven't wanted to record any videos. You know, I've had a bad cough.
Bro coughed like an iPad kid. Alright.
And I've been an absolute pussy. But today we're gonna flip the switch.
I am now Cobra Kai.
Silver bullet. Oh, dude. Oh, what the did I hit? Oh. So, while I'm in this very Cobra Kai mood, I just finished part 3, aka the final part to the Cobra Kai show. Now, I have talked about the show in the past. If you go to my account and press oldest, my first video on this channel is my review of every season of Cobra Kai. That was the last video I could recover from my old channel after it got banned. You know, it just means a lot to me because I have never grinded on a video so hard. Other than, I guess, that Dogman one where I read every book. But this, was insane. I literally, first of all, I got it out a day before part 1 came out of season 6. Every day I watched an entire season, did a review at 5 in the morning, fell asleep, woke up, watched the show, did a review, and that happened for almost a whole week of all 5 of the seasons. And it has like 51 views. That's why I made that short, so maybe some people will check it out. Out of the way, I'm here to talk about my spoiler review for Cobra Kai Season 6. I need to talk about this season more in the future because I absolutely loved it, and especially Part 3. Part 3 is definitely the standout for me. But again, I'm going to be getting into full spoilers, so if you've not seen it, click off now because I'm going to be talking about every part in full spoilers. Balin Levine was actually in it. So if you don't know me, I am a huge Balin Levine fan. I talked about it in my thank you for 1,000 subscribers video. He is like one of the main reasons I'm still doing YouTube. Been banned 3 times, whatever. I talked about it in that video. If you want to go get a lore drop for Noah the Savage, then go check out that video. But I absolutely love Balin Levine, and just to see him, and it was just so short, and to see him, it was just so cool. Little Peach was there too, and that was awesome because I absolutely love his music also. And even just that video that he made, the Cobra Kai special, he's made a bunch in the past where he just does Cobra Kai themed pranks, but that one where you got like Kreese, Kenny, Johnny, Bert, like it was so cool. So to see my favorite YouTuber in that was so cool, and all that guy's talked about in his videos is, you know, wanting to be in Cobra Kai. I'll talk about that in another video, but we're here to talk about Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai Season 6 is the final season. After everything that has happened, the Sekai Tekai, the main focus of the season, everyone we know is fighting, and what I love about the season is everyone that we know, all the kids, all the adults are all coming together as like friends. Daniel with Johnny, literally everybody, you know, Tori's been a bad guy, Robbie's been a bad guy, Miguel and Robbie hate each other. Everyone in the season has come together, and I think that's why this ending is just so good. You know, I talk about The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead is my favorite show of all time, but I really am disappointed with that ending because characters getting cut out, confirming spin-offs, you know, Daryl just leaving, and there's no ending really to his story. That disappoints me, but with this, we definitely got a really good ending that I am very happy about. I also want to say, Sekai Tekai, amazing. Going into every part 1 was so good. I think the Tori stuff, Tori's mom dies, and oh my, just her performance, we get the meme.
It's not the Miyagi-Do way. It's not the Miyagi-Do way.
But just Tori's performance is so good, and I think that was the main standout of part 1. Part 2, definitely the Sekai Tekai. That is insane. As we know, Quan gets killed. Insane. You see a lot of growth with just Johnny, Daniel in general. I think Daniel's growth in this season is also very good. Learning a lot about the backstory with Mr. Miyagi is pretty cool, and the Sekai Tekai stuff. I don't know how to feel about the CGI thing. I think that one scene in part 2, it wasn't that bad, but part 3 with that skeleton scene, it just looks so AI, and I just wasn't a big fan of it. I think part 3 is just a standout. Again, I just finished it, so it's fresh in my brain, so that's what I'm gonna talk about the most. Johnny has the baby. I know I'm all over the place. This is kind of like a out of theater reaction for me, I guess, because I just watched it. But I think my favorite scene, honestly, in the show of all time is Johnny and Kreese. One scene when Johnny cries to him. Oh my god, that is so good. You know, you forget because the show is so cringy, and you forget that they can actually do some serious stuff, and there really is some good serious plot points in this show. I think my only gripe with the season would be the ending. Now that we have so many characters, the ending would, like, we couldn't really focus fully on Miguel. We couldn't really fully focus on Hawk. It really focused on Johnny and Daniel, which, don't get me wrong, I really like. I just think, you know, I wanted to see more with Miguel. I wanted to see more with Hawk, and we just didn't really get that because, again, there's so many characters, there's so much happening, and it really is more of Johnny's story. It starts with Johnny and it ends with Johnny, so it makes sense. But the kids are also just such a big part of the show and make this show Cobra Kai. But I think the final shot with Daniel and Johnny, and he's trying to catch the flies with the chopsticks and Johnny just claps. I think that is so funny. Really love that Johnny went back to Cobra Kai. Season 1, why that is so good is because how Johnny ran Cobra Kai. I don't really remember my reviews for the other seasons, but if I had to rank it, season 1's my favorite. I definitely put season 6 right under it. Part 3 is just the biggest standout for me, and it really shows that these cringy shows like maybe, I don't know, Outer Banks or Cobra Kai can have some good serious moments. Right now, I'm going to give season 6 probably an 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. The only thing is I don't remember a lot with the first 2 parts. I'm really overrating it, I think, because the final part was so good, but I gotta think the final part wasn't the whole season. If you guys want me to do more videos on Cobra Kai in the future, definitely let me know, and I do definitely want to talk about the show and just the cringiness. That's something I need to discuss in a different video. But yeah, I'm gonna give season 6 an 8.5 out of 10. Let me know what you guys saw in the ending of Cobra Kai. We still got the Karate Kid 4 movie. I'm pretty hyped for that. It looks pretty good. So if you guys like movies, games, shows, and so many other things, definitely make sure to subscribe with turn on post notifications. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and Cobra Kai never dies.